Shade 45, it is the All Out Show. Rude Jude and Lord Sear. We got special guests on the phone line.
We got Lisa Ann exclusively. Thank you for keeping it with Sirius. We appreciate you.
You know, we're all in the family. I got to keep it cool. How's everybody doing today?
Chilling, baby.
Fucking good. All right, so you got a new book out called The Life, and it's doing really well.
Yes, you just got your copy yesterday.
Thank you so much, but that's not what we're calling about. Kanye West and Wiz Khalifa had a nice little exchange, and Kanye talked about Wiz's baby mama and his child. What rubbed you wrong about that?
It was a lot of both. First of all, we'll talk about Amber. We all have broken up with somebody that doesn't get over us and continues to bring us up. But if you notice, Amber never brings him up. And when he brought her up in such a derogatory, like a stripper trapped you, like, come on, you got to do better than that. She was not even a part of the beef with Wiz. Leave her out of it. And to talk about someone's child, I think we all agree, is unacceptable on absolutely every level. And I'm disappointed even more so that Kanye hasn't become more real now that he's a parent, because I always believe that sometimes that can make people get it. And obviously he doesn't get it. And you know what? Deleting tweets is not enough. You have to apologize. It's not like you're in Vegas, what happens here never happened. It's not like that. You got to say you're sorry.
All right, so what you used to strip, did you take exception to that?
Well, I don't like anybody putting anybody into a group, and especially if you're going to mention the group in a negative tone. Like, if you're talking about there's a stripper convention and it's really fun, then, hey, it's okay to be a stripper. But if you're talking about a stripper in a derogatory form that trapped somebody, like, everyone has a choice. And so it was him taking it to that level. And Kanye, ran with everybody for years before Kim. So between strippers and porn stars, and I mean, every single girl in the industry knows Kanye, or has dealt with Kanye in some way, shape, or form. So it's just unnecessary roughness. And I know you guys know Wiz, and I know you guys know Kanye as well, but Wiz is just such a nice guy, and he's just so chill and tries to keep things so positive. And this was unnecessary to take the beef outside of him and Wiz.
All right, but it really wasn't that. I'm just trying to figure out, like, why you felt like you wanted to weigh in, because it really wasn't between you. You really weren't involved in it at all, but you do have. So why exactly did you want to do it?
I believe in playing hall monitor on occasion, and I believe everybody needs to step up and don't think that people don't remember the things you did to them in the past. If you're going to throw dirt, you don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. Kanye's got a lot of secrets, and for him to just step outside the line and speak of Amber and then speak of their child, that just really upset me.
Would you have came out on Twitter if the book wasn't out, The Life?
Oh, for sure. Are you kidding me? I'm hall monitor in a lot of situations. When I was in the industry, I used to call people out on Twitter when I knew they were up to wrongdoing and there was no other way to stop them. It was just an opinion-based thing, being that the stripper commentary and, looking at a child, saying what he said about their child, like, if anybody didn't get heated over that, I don't know what's wrong with you.
All right, so here's the next question. What did you what were your what did you do with Kanye? How were you involved with him?
So the first time I met Kanye was in 2005 in the Bahamas, and it was a really quick photo. And it's in my book, actually. It's the only good thing that happened in the Bahamas trip was that I got a photo with Kanye. Didn't engage with him again until 2011. I met him through a mutual friend via email. Her name's Sarah J. You guys know Sarah J.
Yeah.
And Sarah J. and I went to go see the Watch the Throne show. It was December 11th, 2011. I know that because I went through some emails of when we were all going to meet that night. Now, Sarah already knew Kanye, and I was going to meet him that night. And actually, Kim showed up at Staples that night, and history was written.
Was Kanye, you said Kanye was sending you dick pics?
Yeah. I have a nice file of celebrity dick pics. So, when I die, they'll all come out. The only people I scold for sending me dick pics, rule number one, I've never dated or had sex with anyone that sent me a dick pic, just so you know.
Did you ask for Kanye's dick pic?
No. Why would I ask for a dick pic? Don't you think I've seen enough dicks? Do you
what
think
does his
I've
dick
not
look
seen
like?
enough dicks?
Was it flaccid or hard? Did he send you a flaccid or hard dick pic?
No, he sent a hard pick, of course. But, there
Were
was
you
no
impressed?
face attached. Like, I was impressed, which makes me doubt when it's the person. Like, if someone sends you a really awful dick pic, then you're like, oh, I feel bad for him because that's actually his dick, But if I was a guy and I was going to unsolicited send dick pics, I'd be on porno sites cropping other dudes' dicks and sending them. Wouldn't you? Why would you send a lame dick?
I stopped sending dick pics a long time ago. I think I sent one and it went to the wrong person, so I chilled that shit out.
Ooh.
You said yes, quote, yes, Amber was a stripper and Kim was a married porn star when she met Kanye. Tell me about that. Tell me what you mean by that.
Well, Kim was still married to Chris Humphries at that time frame, December 11th, 2011, when that Watch the Throne show was in Los Angeles. She was still married, and I don't understand the whole Kardashian anti-porn thing, being that they did make a good base of their money from that sex tape, and the world needs to understand that sex tapes are not illegally released. All parties involved have to show their ID as well as sign legal paperwork for the government. You can't just go and can't just film somebody and sell it, distribute it, make money off it. You just can't do that. It's against the law.
Okay, so so you're saying that she was a party to that sex tape being released, and that
100%.
part of the reason why do you feel like why she's relevant is because she fucked Ray J?
Yeah, as sad as that sounds, right, of all people, Ray J. But nothing against him, but I mean, it's just so random, because you almost forget about her and Ray J. And here's another thing. Kanye, Kim should check her pet because Kanye shouldn't be talking shit about other people's kids when they have kids of their own. She needs to teach him some boundaries there, some verbal restraint.
All right. Are you getting any backlash about this?
No, I actually have fun. We're looking through all the little stories, how people spin it, what photos they use, what music they put to it, if it's on YouTube. I just troll through it. I talked about it on my Sirius show yesterday morning on Mad Dog Sports Radio. I'm talking about it with you guys. But once I talk about something and give my opinion, I'm done with it. I just think it's wrong for people to talk about people's children, and we shouldn't be setting an example for the youth of America and all over the world. There's kids that emulate Kanye West and want to be like him, and the more things that we all do on social media, the more the younger generation thinks is acceptable to do to other people.
Last but not least, you're known for fucking with a lot of famous athletes and I'm guessing musicians and shit like that. But it's mostly you like the ball players, right?
Yeah, I do. I feel like they're not going to do anything crazy. They're not going to stalk me. They're not going to try and get in a relationship with me. I know where they are and where they're not just by looking at their schedule. It's just easy, man. It's just simple.
All right, so are you worried about them not wanting to fuck with you because you put Kanye on blast in such a way?
No, because I'll tell you what, when an athlete sends me a dick pic, do you want to know what I do? I respond back to them telling them how stupid it is for them to send dick pics because the wrong girl's going to get it and she's going to post it places, and I scold them intensely. But for other people, I just put it in a folder. But athletes, I do delete them because I don't want it to ruin their career, man.
There you go. Lisa Ann, thanks for giving us the insight on this. The Life is the book that is out. Whether you did it on purpose or not, it's good timing for all this for you.
No, it just so happens. Sometimes I read shit online and I get furious. And by the way, I love Wiz. He and so if I was going to have to take sides in the situation, then I see somebody dissing on Wiz and it upsets me.
Have you ever slept with Wiz?
Listen to this. Before even knowing Wiz, I reached out to him on social media because my little Russian neighbors, wanted to go to his concert so bad, right? And I reached out to him. He and I had never met. We'd never talked before. I reached out to him on social. He set my neighbors up VIP at his show out here in L.A., and they had the greatest time ever. He checked on them the next day to see if they enjoyed the show. He reached out to me. Did they have a good time? Like, yo, that's just some stand-up coolness. How can you not want to stand up for a person that did something like that for a stranger?
All right. Well, there you go, Lisa Ann. Thanks for giving us your side of the story.
I'm going to the Super Bowl next week to do interviews for Sirius.
Bam. Well,
Bam.
That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah, that is fucking awesome.
I'm so hyped. I'm studying players. I'm so hyped. I'll be on Radio Row all week for Sirius XM Fantasy Sports Radio. I'm going to learn a lot. I can't wait to see how the whole process works. Really exciting time.
That's Lisa Ann. Thanks again.
Have
Let's
a good
go.
day, man. Bye.
You too.
This is the All Out Show on Shade 45.